Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and today I'm going to be discussing a kind of topic that's very flaky, so to speak. That's just a word that I made up on the spot. But if you guys can kind of get my drift, I'm going to be talking about intolerance, especially on the YouTube community. Now, this is a topic that's been a long time in making ever since I started gaining momentum here on my channel and kind of building up maybe past the 2K 3K mark. And this is something I planned to talk about back when I hit like 2K or 3K subs, and just basically experience my YouTube channel, my YouTube memories. Well, that's a really awkward phrase to say, but basically just kind of see how my YouTube experience went, and garner some. I don't want to say data because it's gonna sound very nerdy, even though I am one, but something along those lines. Just kind of compile my experiences with my whole YouTube experience and just kind of talk about them, especially like the hate and the intolerance that I see on my channel. Not only my own channel, but on other people's too, whether it be my friends over on YouTube, like on Sniffs or UCD or Arctic's channel, or on bigger YouTubers in general. Maybe they're not getting, a lot of love that most big YouTubers do. And I'm just going to warn you guys right now. I'm going to be saying things that you may not agree with. I'm going to be saying things that you may take offense at. You may hate me for. But I'm just saying this is just a commentary. You don't have to agree with me. These are just my thoughts. So here we go. So where do I start? So I'll start with the whole Combat Arms YouTube community scene. Honestly, I think the Combat Arms scene is a piece of shit. And at first, I thought, because I was into the Call of Duty community scene before I got heavily involved into Combat Arms YouTube, I thought, like, when I first got into Combat Arms YouTube, I was like, oh yeah, Call of Duty community sucks balls, like, oh, but the Combat Arms community is better than this. But after talking with other people, like other Combat Arms YouTubers, I won't name who, but and after I experienced it for myself, I'd have to take it back. I really do think that the Combat Arms community is just a giant cesspool of hate and, utter ignorance. And, I mean, this probably won't sound very convincing coming from a guy like me who just rages at everyone, or gives the perception that I rage at fucking everybody who doesn't agree with me. But, I don't, when I say that I don't really understand it, at the same time I do, because, I don't have a lot of faith in humanity. Let's just put it out there right now. I just don't. There are a lot of stupid people out there. There's a lot of blind hate. There's a lot of racism. There's a lot of whatever. And I'm not gonna sit here and preach to you guys like say, oh, you shouldn't hate, because I do. I do plenty of hate. I mean, for fuck's sake, I did that whole rage Taj thing or funny moments thing earlier this week. I don't know when this commentary will go up, but actually I uploaded that video just today. But again, I don't know when this commentary will be posted. But I'm assuming it's sometime this week, so I can say earlier this week. But there's a lot of things like that. There's a lot of people who just don't get the fact that, for example, for a perfect example that I had in my head, like, one person left a comment on that Rage Taj video or whatever, saying, let's say, I can actually quote him directly here because I actually have that video up on my screen. He says, honestly, you're not even funny. Please don't respond with some smart-ass comment because it's my own opinion. You can't really change that. Please make some quality videos instead of some shitty videos like this. The fact that you have an Asian accent just ruins all the humor. It doesn't even sound right when you cuss. Yeah, cuss. Well, I guess you can be right with the fact that I do have an Asian accent because I don't speak English properly, but those comments like that kind of make me say, well, you're missing the fucking point, dude. They're not meant to be quality videos, so to speak. They're videos that are meant to give people a good laugh. They're meant to be just videos just making fun of myself, I mean, if whether or not I sound funny, that's up to you. Yeah, I understand. You don't like the video. I get that it's your opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and attempt to change it. I mean, I respect that. I respect the fact that you're telling me you can't change my opinion. Okay, I'll lay off you on that respect. But the fact that you're leaving a comment like that on that video, I think a more appropriate response would be watch the video. If you don't like it, stop watching it. If you don't like it, stop fucking watching it, and don't leave a comment telling me you don't like it. Just put a dislike on it, do what you want to do, and just leave. The fact that you're telling me that you don't like the video and you're gonna be a bitch by saying you can't change my opinion. I mean, hell, I do that too. But me being a bitch, I thought that's just a given opinion, or that's a given statement already. Just I don't understand why people do that. Why people say, "Oh, I hate this video because this is some shit quality." It's not meant to be shit quality, dude. Since when have any Rage Taj video on the fucking internet been a video meant for quality? It's meant to be laughed at. It's meant to be, it's meant to be watched and just laughed at. I don't know how else to explain that. You're not supposed to. It's not supposed to be some montage, like some legitimate montage where someone's trying to show off their skills. It's nothing like that. It's just a random compilation of clips, or at least anyway. And my point was that I was just trying to make fun of myself and show it to you guys, so that you guys who are watching this can get a good laugh out of it. I mean, hell, do you have a problem with me trying to make videos? Is that what's going on? Because if you do, then you might as well get the fuck off the internet, because you're not gonna change me. You're not gonna change my opinion from making more shit videos like this. In fact, you telling me to stop making videos like this will want to make them even more. You get what I'm saying? I'm kind of a bitch like that. So the fact that you're telling me to get off the fucking internet because you don't agree with the content that I make, I don't really think that's the best course of action that you could take. Maybe you could, at least if you really didn't agree with it, maybe you could suggest to me, hey, look, this was fine and all, but I kind of want to see you go back to not making stuff like this because I didn't appreciate what this content provided. I mean, at that point, I mean, if you present this video with a positive, at least a neutral attitude, then I would pay attention to that kind of comment a lot more and taking that feedback more seriously, because hey, if this isn't the kind of video you guys want to watch, I mean, fine, I get that. If I want to make more of this, I mean, hell, who are you to tell me that I should stop? But you don't have to watch. Next time, if something like this comes up again, then don't watch it. It's just simple as that. The fact that you're telling me that my videos are shit quality and I should start making something else doesn't bode well with me at all. And that kind of goes on to show that people are very, very intolerant of what people do on the internet, especially in the combat arms community. Especially in the combat arms community. I mean, like I mentioned before in the early part of this video, or in this early part of this commentary, that, oh, hey, the combat arms community, I thought the combat arms community was better than what I thought. When I realized that how bad it was, I was kind of disappointed. I mean, it's just the intolerance that people show in this game or related to this game, especially a lot of my subs. I feel like a lot of my subs, or a lot of people who do watch my videos, are not necessarily here to enjoy the content. They're just here to fucking troll. And I mean, I'm not saying to people, oh, I'm the only one who's getting trolled. No, everyone gets it. Everyone has their haters. Everyone. And no matter how nice you are, no matter how mannered you are, no matter how popular you are, there's always gonna be someone out there who's just fucking jealous or fucking, bitchy about the fact that you're being successful on the internet and they aren't, and will hate you for your success. That's basically, in my mind, that's the essential core part of being a hater. The fact that someone else is being successful and you're hating them because of it. And that is the most ridiculous thing that I can ever think of reason to be hating someone, because you're being successful. I mean, if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, then maybe, because business competition, there's, if someone else is doing better than you are, then that may pose a problem for you. So if from a business point of view, maybe, but we're not talking business here. We're talking about viewership to uploader kind of relationship here. And to be honest with you, I really don't think that a lot of my active sub base kind of appreciates what I do. And I'm not here to tell you guys, I never tell people to like my videos. That's the one thing that I will never do. I will never tell you to subscribe to my channel. I will never tell you to like my channel. And even though I could probably get more likes and more subscribers by telling people at the end of every video, please subscribe to my channel, please like this video, I don't do that because I feel like you, the viewer, have your own brain. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do. You will decide whether or not you want to hit that like button. You will decide whether or not you want to hit that dislike button, or you can decide whether or not you want to hit that subscribe button because it's your decision. It's your fucking decision, and I respect your opinions. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe because I say so. No, I don't agree with that at all. And I mean, I could get into another tangent here, but I won't. The fact is that if you want to dislike a video for whatever reason, go ahead and do it. I mean, it's your problem, it's your issue, it's your concern. I'm not gonna fuss over the fact that, oh, my video has 4 dislikes today, wah. Guys, I'm just here to ask you to appreciate what I do. Because it's not every day that someone like me uploads like fucking 10 videos a day. I'm pretty sure you can't see someone else's channel grow so fast as mine in terms of sheer video views. Or, I can't say video views per se, but in terms of actual videos. I can legitimately claim that no one can beat me in terms of that. In terms of uploading speed and whatnot. And the reason why I do it is because I feel like there's really no one who provides that kind of content for a lot of people. And I kind of find that kind of sad because a lot of the bigger YouTubers only put out like maybe 5 videos a day? 4? I don't know. I mean, if there's another channel that uploads a lot, I mean, excluding Machinima. Machinima is they're a corporation, so they can upload as much as the hell they want because they can. They have a lot of people do that. But when we're talking about individual channels, I mean, fuck. Lots of the bigger YouTubers only put out like 2-3 videos a day, where I'm sitting here on my ass uploading like fucking 10 videos a day like a boss. And I'm just asking, do you guys watch the video and enjoy the content? If you don't enjoy what you watch, why aren't you fucking watching it? I don't get that at all. You're not going to sit in front of your fucking TV watching Discovery Channel when you want to be watching the Heats versus Spurs game that's going on tonight, which is about an hour at the time of this recording. You see the logic gap here? You're not going to do that. But there's reasons for that. And there's a reason for it, and I explained to you by saying this. People love to hate. They love to hate. I feel like that's human nature. I mean, sorry for saying that humans are scumbags, but humans are fucking shitty. And me being a human, I'm not exemplified from this. Or exemplified is the wrong word. I'm not excluded from that rule. People are just bitches in general. And, I don't want to generalize because that's a very generalizing statement. I understand that. But the fact is that I shouldn't say most, but a very large part of the vocal community in comments, whichever community that you find on the internet, are the ones who hate, who bitch, who complain. Those kinds of people make up a large portion of the vocal people, the people who want to have their words out there. Most people like me don't really care about what's going on. We just want to watch a video and get along our day. That's what we want to do, and we're not going to waste our time watching videos that we don't want to watch, and we're not going to waste our time leaving flaming fucking hate comments telling people to stop making shitty videos. That's my kind of problem here with the people who don't like what I do is the fact that, okay, fine. I mean, you're giving me views, so that's fine and all. But if you really don't like me, why are you supporting me by watching my videos? It's like people think that ratings have to do with how well you do on fucking YouTube. No, it doesn't. By this point in time, you need to realize that YouTube doesn't work off likes or dislikes. The only way that likes or dislikes will help your video is by, if a video gets a lot of likes, then it'll get noticed more. That's basically it. It's not going to change how much money I'm getting off revenue of these videos. That's not gonna change. And for me personally, I feel like the people who watch the videos and leave hate comments are doing it wrong. If you really want to do damage to me, just don't watch the video, just don't watch the video, don't leave a comment, and, you won't have to deal with my bullshit, I won't have to deal with yours. Isn't that so logical? But no, when you throw hate into the mix, when you throw hate into the equation, logic does not apply. And I mean, we're talking about the internet anyway, so, logic, not there. So, that's one thing that I want to talk about in this whole, intolerance commentary. Another thing that I wanted to talk about related to intolerance was, just general hate. Not towards me personally, but the kind of hate that I see on, the internet, comment arms, let's say. So, this can range anywhere from racism to, rage kickers who can't accept the fact that people are better than them or are fucking blue method trying to noob farm their fucking assholes out of their fucking anuses. That's pretty redundant, but I know, but whatever. I mean, I know that the internet is not a very fun place to be when it comes to those kinds of things, but the fact that Common Arms is so full of it, and it's a game that I like to play, kind of depresses me a little bit. You've got rage kickers on one hand who rage kick you when you get an unbelievable, and because they either think you hack or they think you're a fucking scrub for getting unbelievable, and well they didn't, or because they're trying to noob farm like fucking Blue Method, or they're trying to they think like, oh, you're too good, you're gonna ruin my lobby, get out of here, stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I almost never rage kick, and if it is, then it is to get rid of potential hackers or people I know who hack. I guess the only exceptions to that are times when I'm being a bitch and I kick people for being rude to me or stuff like that. I mean, that does describe typical emod behavior, but I don't do it. In fact, I do it very rarely. And when I do kick people, I make it very clear that I'm being a bitch by kicking someone. So, yeah. And even then, when I do kick people, actually, that brings up a good topic. That brings up a good point. Whenever I do emod rooms, whenever I kick people for hacking, like legitimate hackers who just, OPK everyone, and I kick them, like, there was this one time where I kicked a hacker, and I got fucking vote blocked. Like, veto, everyone F6'd, and I couldn't kick again for another 180 seconds or however long they ban your emote privileges, your kick privileges. And guess what? Another hacker comes in and ruins the lobby. You can't see it, but I'm facepalming really hard right now. I feel like that's one of a lot of reasons why I think the commoners community is just utter bullshit. The fact that it's like, why though? That kind of begs the question, like, why did commoners become such a cesspool to begin with? I mean, I'm not saying that this applies to everyone. I know that there's a lot of people who are good people. They don't rage kick, they aren't assholes, they're not bitches, but the fact is that we as humans tend to pay attention to the more how should I say this, shittier sides of life. We tend to overemphasize on things that are not very pleasant, are very negative, and that's what I'm doing right now. But not in the sense that I'm trying to be a bitch and troll other people. I'm saying I'm discussing this topic in order to kind of bring up the issue to conversation, bring up the issue saying that, hey, look, this is a real problem, and we kind of need to do our part to fix this if we can. And even though I do know for a fact that, problems that I've described will never go away, I feel like we still need to kind of do our part and not be utter assholes to each other on a video game, because it's just pointless. It's just a fucking video game. I'm just trying to make videos on YouTube and dealing with people who are telling me that my content is shit, that I'm not doing YouTube right, the fact that they don't like me so they want me to get the fuck off YouTube, kind of wears me down over time. I mean, individually, I could care less about those kinds of people, but when you have to deal with at least a couple like a handful of comments like those each and every single day when I check my my YouTube notifications on my email, it just gets to you. It just gets to you after a long period of time. And me doing YouTube, my second anniversary of doing YouTube is actually coming up this July, for those of you who don't know. But after doing YouTube for at least for the past 2 years, or almost 2 years, I've become very, very jaded. For those guys who have stuck around ever since my debut 2 Julys ago, you guys would know that I tried to be polite. I tried to be very chill, but I mean, I still want to say that I'm a chill person. It's just that if you get on my bad side, I'm going to make things very, very difficult for you. It's just, no, the amount of hate that is present in a community such as Combat Arms doesn't really allow for like a state of innocence, to be honest with you. Everyone's gonna have a problem with you. I shouldn't say everyone, but there's always gonna be someone who's gonna have a problem with you. Someone who's gonna find out some nitpicky detail that they don't like, and they're gonna bitch about it to you, and they're going to fucking hate you forever unless you change that one itty bitty thing. This also leads me to another discussion about tags. Now, lately people have been noticing that I have been putting a lot of tags in my videos, and admittedly so, this is to try to grow my channel, try to reach out to other audiences from other people. Now, I do understand that people don't really like the fact that I'm trying to take viewers away from other people, but to be honest with you, my channel growth is so slow that even if I were to stop doing it, it wouldn't really matter anyway. So that is a tactic that I've been trying to use in order to kind of gain more subscribers from other audiences, but in all honesty, that's probably backfiring on me anyway, because my channel is mostly Combat Arms, or trying to be mostly Combat Arms anyway, and people who do come from other channels probably look at my channel and be like, yeah, I'm not so interested in this, so they don't subscribe at all. And it's just, people do leave hate comments regarding those tags, but also those comments are really unwarranted anyway, because you go on some other bigger YouTubers, and I've seen other bigger YouTubers put like fucking bucket lists of tags for people who are not related to them whatsoever. Like, I think, okay, I'm not gonna name names here, but I do remember on a Minecraft video that I did watch, like, the tags being like Minecraft patch 1.3. Like, what the fuck? And the tags were like Optifine, like realism mod, while the Minecraft video, the person wasn't even using Optifine mods at all. Like, if you guys have a problem with me using tags that probably don't help me in the long run, what is your fucking deal with these other people, man? I swear, it's like Combat Arms has like the bitchiest subscribers or the bitchiest audiences ever. And I go to these other bigger YouTubers, and they're like fucking fanboys everywhere. And even though I'm not a huge stickler for fanboys, I don't call my subscribers something like, PewDiePie's bros, Sly Fox Hounds, homies, Diction's bears, so on and so forth, White Boy 7 Trees, goats. I don't call my subscribers anything because I feel like it's very condescending. It makes me feel like I'm a leader of my own army, and that's not something that I'm very comfortable with. But it's when you go to those videos, or even to people whose channels don't have like a designated name for their subscriber base, those people like support those people so damn much. And I'm not trying to say that, oh, I need more support. I'm just gonna sit here and cry about how much people hate me. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I am rather intrigued by how much hate that my channel receives on a daily basis. It's rather interesting, to say the least. And I really want to know why. I really do. I mean, I could probably answer my own question by saying, oh, it's because people hate me. That probably solves 98% of my fucking question right there. With what, like 3 people. People hate me. There, boom, three words right there. But really, why must people be complete scumbags? Why do people feel it's necessary in the commoners community to go on to a video and say, I don't like what you're doing. You should stop doing it. Like, can a guy not make a video in peace? Really? I mean, obviously there's going to be no shortage of stupid people. There are going to be no shortage of nonsense. There's going to be no shortage of... Is illogical a word? Because logical and illogical are words. Is illogical a word? Nah, never mind. But you get my drift. There's going to be no shortage of instances like this where it is just purely hate driven. Purely people who are trying to, who don't appreciate, like no appreciation. None at all. None showed, none given. It's like they don't give a shit. And I understand that that's the point. Like, they don't care. But leaving a comment makes that you do care about it at some point. Like I said, this conversation isn't really meant to be for everyone. There's going to be hate on this video, especially. I've run hate before. I'm being hated now. And there's going to be hate in the future. As long as I do YouTube, there's going to be some fuckers out there who feel that it's necessary to, either dislike my videos because they don't like me as a person or because of what I do, or they just love to hate. Straight up. They just love to hate. They're fuckers. They are, simply put, trash. They're trash of human beings. And while I'm not trying to say that I'm any better than they are, I'm trying to say that they're not lower than me. I just don't get their behavior. I don't really see what the point is of saying you suck, get off the internet. Sorry, that was just my mic there. And I'm not trying to ask you guys who do watch this video to give me an answer, because I already do know. I'm very aware of like potential reasons why the commoners community is so bad. I mean, forget the people who DDoS each other. Forget the people who keylog each other. Forget those people. Forget the rage kickers. Forget all those people. When I'm trying to be out here, just trying to have some fun, making some videos and for people to watch and enjoy, someone has to come along and ruin my day and by saying something along the lines of, hold on, let me bring up the video. Please make some quality videos instead of some shitty videos like this. Okay, so explain to me why I'm hilarious is so fucking popular. Explain to me why I'm not as popular as he is. Why I don't have as many subs as I'm hilarious. Because he's got over 9k subs, over 9,000 subs. He makes rage tages all the fucking time when he was active on YouTube. So why don't you go over to I'm Hilarious' video and comment on all of his rage tages that he's ever made, saying, "Oh, I don't like your rage videos. Take them off. Stop doing them." I mean, he's already stopped doing them, so I guess you could say, quit it. Like, just delete all these videos. Why don't you? I don't understand. I really don't. And while I may try to be, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna hesitate to just flame you people. Because I'm not the kind of person who'd have the patience to reason with unreasonable people. That's just not how my brain works here. You don't like it? Fine, I understand. But telling me to stop making videos, I will remember you. I will remember you, and I will make sure that if you try to leave another comment on my video again, I will make it very difficult for you to ever say anything again. I'm going to go out of my way to piss you off so much that you will regret starting a conversation like this. I mean, of course, if you don't care, then fine, you don't care. I mean, I get a laugh out of it too. Because occasionally, from time to time, I do like trolling people in the comment section. You guys probably realize that by now. You guys probably have seen me do things like that by now. But for fuck's sake, you got a brain, right? You're a human being. You have something called a brain. It's about time you fucking used it. Use it something else for something other than blind hate. If you want to hate, I ain't stopping you. I ain't stopping the fact that you want to hate. Just do it a little bit more intelligently. Instead of telling someone to stop making videos. Yeah, you think I'm gonna stop making videos like this just because you told me to? Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're gonna come onto my channel and tell me that my videos are shit and I need to change that? You're gonna tell me that my Asian accent isn't funny? Okay, fine. Guess what, buddy? I can either block you from my channel, or I can piss you off even more by making even more videos like this. Isn't that fucking fun? And I'm not done with a commentary like this either. For now though, I'll stop because I've been talking for way more than I wanted to. But people need to keep in mind that just because they don't like something that I do doesn't mean I'm going to stop just because they tell me to. You are not entitled to anything on my channel. You are entitled to a lot of videos because that's what I do. That's kind of like my trademark. That's the only thing you're entitled to. You are not entitled to, tell me what to do on my channel. You're not entitled to tell me how I should run my channel. You're not entitled to freaking sell my channel either. Actually, let me go on a quick tangent here. Someone actually offered me money to sell him my channel. And guess how much he offered me? Actually, I should search this up right now. I'm gonna search this up right now. Because this was actually pretty recent, within like the last week. I'm not going to mention the person, but this guy, he asks me, would you ever consider selling this channel? And I told him, no, I'm not. And he says, oh, please, man. And I told him again, no, I'm not going to sell this channel. I've invested so much in this channel that selling it is just out of the picture. And guess what he tells me? 60 pounds. Again, you can't see me right now, but I'm facepalming really hard. 60 pounds for my channel? I mean, I'm not trying to be an arrogant bitch, but 60 channels? Or 60 channels, yeah. Yeah, $60 for 60 channels. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal, right? But seriously, 60 pounds for fucking a nearly 6K channel with over nearly 3,400 videos? All of which I freaking uploaded myself. If you guys don't know, for those of you guys who don't know, like money, like dollar to pound conversions, 60 pounds is I think around somewhere around $80 to $90, somewhere along those lines, or maybe even $70. I'm not too sure, but somewhere in that range. Definitely less than $100. You're going to be offering less than $100 for my channel? Are you fucking retarded? And I tell him, no, I'm not. Like, are you? I literally told him, are you fucking kidding me? You think my channel is worth only £60? And I told him, no, fuck you. Just no. I'm not gonna be selling this channel. I didn't say that literally, but that's basically what I said. And then he sends me another link or sends me another YouTube message with a link. Like, I'm not gonna say it, but some fucking Gazo link. Like, some link, and he says, I have it in my PayPal. I will give you $450. But I would want to sign into that account first. Yeah, knowing the Combat Arms community, why do I think that's a keylogging website? Yeah, no. You will give me $450 for my account? You think my channel is only worth $450, you motherfucker? See, people like him, and the people who are like that person who told me that I should change the content of my videos because he thinks it's too shitty, are the reasons why I don't have a lot of faith in this community. I really don't. And if you think that I'm just a happy-go-lucky person with a really positive attitude, like, why would you think in the first place anyway? Then you are very, very sorely mistaken. I am not by any means a positive person, nor will I pretend to tell you that I am. I'm a very realistic person, very pessimistic, so to speak, and I want you people to be aware of that. I don't hate you people, or at least the ones who, don't be as stupid as leaving comments like those. You can disagree with me. I don't have a problem with disagreement. But what I do have a problem with is when people start telling me what to do, or start asking me just ridiculously stupid things that makes me go, did I just lose a couple brain cells reading your message? So please, refrain from those kinds of things, because you can say, I'm not going to get angry if people call me arrogant, because honest to God, I probably am. But arrogant in the sense that, like, other people are just terrible. They just really are terrible. And no matter how positively you think of the world around you, eventually things are going to catch up to you, and you're going to be forced to realize, this world isn't just the fucking 24/7 party. No one's, not everyone is going to be some happy motherfucker smoking weed and being like, oh, hey, let's all be friends. Yeah, let's go hug some trees. Nothing against weed smokers, but honestly, I don't agree with that. But people, just please, as a word of parting, try not to be stupid on my channel. And I know that the words try not to be stupid can be very, very subjective, but if you have at least a little bit of common sense, I'm pretty confident you can avoid my wrath like this. I'm not really that content with calling it wrath. In fact, I'm pretty uncomfortable with it. But needless to say, this is a form of rant, and it's gotten to the point where I really do think it has to be addressed. Just set the ground rules for everyone. Just make it clear that people should not be running around the internet thinking that they are entitled to privileges. Like, what? Privileges? You think this is Twitch TV and you're subbed to me? What? This is read the URL, please. If the letters spell out TWITCH, then yeah, maybe. But if they're not, then go fuck yourself, dude. You can't just go into a video and tell me that my video is shit and tell I should fucking change my video. The first part's okay, cause maybe you don't like the video and oh, this is just garbage. Then yeah, of course, go ahead and say it. I mean, I'm not gonna ban you for saying this is shit. I mean, I might get a little bit, you know, irritated by that, but I'm not gonna make a whole commentary about that. But when it comes to when you start saying I should do something that you want to see, bro, who the fuck do you think you fucking are? Call me a bitch or whatever, I don't fucking care. Who the fuck do you think you are? Are you running this channel? Are you fucking uploading 10 videos a day for the enjoyment of your active sub base? For the people who want to watch? I know I said as a last word of parting, but one last thing that I wanted to mention is the fact that when you leave comments like those, you ruin the experience for other people. Because lots of people do read the comments, you know? They don't just watch the video and that's it. They do read the comments. They just scroll through casually through the comments, and they'll most likely read the top comments, the ones that are upvoted the most, or the ones that are left behind by the uploader or whoever the uploader responded to. If you leave a comment like that, you basically discourage other people who would have otherwise enjoyed the video from enjoying the video. Now that's where I have a problem, sir. That's where I have a problem. You're ruining the experience for other people. And how? How? It's up to you. But words do go a long way. People say like, oh, no, they're just words, you know? And I say that a lot too. But people need to realize that words do mean a lot. My words mean a lot. Your words mean a lot too, hell. So that's why I'm trying to address this issue right here, right now. The fact that you people should... This is the one time I will tell you what to do. You guys should not be fucking stupid. That's the only thing that I'll tell you guys what to be. Just don't be stupid. That's all I ask. You don't need to like my videos. You don't need to subscribe to me. Just don't be stupid, okay? Is it that hard? I mean, if you don't know what it means not to be stupid, well... I can't really help you now, can I? Well, that's gonna do it for me. Now I've been speaking for over 40 minutes now, because this is a fucking rant, and God knows how many fucking dislikes I'm gonna have on this video now, am I? God. I mean, hell, I should expect that much, because this community is full of fucking haters anyway, so... That's it for this commentary, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. For those of you who have listened all the way through, I mean, I know that there will always be a few supporters who do watch all my videos all the way through, and for that, I do thank you people who, you know, do like me, who do like what I do, because I'd much rather deal with, you know, supporters than dealing with haters, and that's just a basic rule of thumb, you know, that's kind of obvious. So yes. Thank you very much to everyone who has watched this commentary all the way through. I mean, it's a long 43-minute commentary, 44 or however long it is, but again, you know, some people may see it worth it to you know, hear me speak out on a rather sensitive topic like this. A sensitive topic that I just completely just went balls deep with. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.